All right, everyone, buckle up. We're diving headfirst into the future of search today.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a wild ride.
And we're not just talking about any search, we're talking AI-powered search engines.
The kind that could completely change how we find information online.
It's game-changing stuff, folks.
Seriously, it is.
And our guide for this deep dive is a fantastic article.
It's called.
It's called Educational Article, The Launch of ChatGPT Search and Its Impact on AI-Driven Search Engines.
So yeah, we're going to break down the coolest parts for you guys.
Exactly. We'll unpack it all and see what makes this so groundbreaking.
Yeah, the article digs deep into how ChatGPT Search works.
Right, like what makes it different from...
Different from other AI search engines.
Like, Perplexity, for example.
Exactly.
Even Google.
Oh yeah, definitely Google.
So to kick things off, let's start with the basics.
Okay.
What exactly is ChatGPT Search? I mean, we've all heard of ChatGPT.
The chatbot, right.
Yeah, the super smart chatbot, but what happens when you turn it into a search engine?
Well, think of it this way. You're chatting with ChatGPT,
Right.
and then bam, you need some info from the web, like right now.
Okay.
In ChatGPT Search, you don't have to open a new tab or anything.
Oh, interesting.
You just click on this little globe icon,
Gotcha.
and it starts searching the web right there in your chat window,
So it's all integrated.
seamlessly,
Yeah.
and it's using the power of GPT 4.0.
Wow, GPT 4.0. That's
The powerhouse behind it all.
Yeah, we know it's powerful, but what makes it, like, particularly awesome for search?
Okay, so GPT 4.0, it's not just matching keywords anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's actually understanding what you mean,
Yeah.
like the meaning behind your questions.
Like, it gets the nuances.
Exactly. Even if you use slang or like super complex sentences.
Yeah, it's like it's actually reading my mind.
Kinda, yeah. It's
Okay.
figuring out your intent and then finding the best results.
Okay, hold on. Is this something everyone can use right now?
Well, right now it's for pro and team users.
So there
There are
are
different levels. But OpenAI, they're planning to roll it out to everyone eventually.
Really?
Even the free users will get to experience this.
That's huge.
Yeah, this is a big move, puts them in direct competition with Google and Perplexity.
Oh, absolutely. It's shaking things up for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's get a little more technical for a sec.
All right.
Behind the scenes, how does this magic actually work?
Okay, one of the key ingredients here is what we call synthetic data.
Synthetic data.
Yeah, it's basically artificially generated data that mirrors real-world info.
Oh, interesting.
This helps the model learn way faster and way more accurately.
Ah, so it's not just feeding the model a ton of real data.
Yep.
They're creating this, like, virtual training ground.
Exactly.
Okay, and what's the advantage of that? Why go through the trouble?
It's all about efficiency.
Right.
Synthetic data makes the learning process so much quicker, and the results are just as good, if not better.
So they're, like, turbocharging the learning process.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about speed and accuracy.
Makes sense, but there's another piece to this puzzle, right?
There is.
It's not just about the tech itself. It's also about where the information is coming from.
You're absolutely right.
The sources.
Yeah, the sources are crucial.
And ChatGPT Search has something pretty special going on in that department.
They do.
Right.
They do.
Tell us more about that.
Okay, so OpenAI has teamed up with some big names in media,
Okay.
like major players.
Give us some examples.
We're talking Associated Press, Condé Nast,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Financial Times, VOX Media, Time. The list goes on.
That's an impressive lineup.
It is.
But what does it mean for me, the person using ChatGPT Search? Why should I care?
You care because it means you're getting info from sources that are known for, good journalism,
Ah.
places that do actual fact-checking.
So it's not just some random AI pulling stuff from anywhere.
No, it's pulling from sources you already trust.
That's a game changer. It means
fair.
the information is actually reliable.
Exactly. And that's super important when we're talking about the future of search.
Because we need to be able to trust what we find online.
Absolutely. Trust is key.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they've built this curated library of knowledge,
Right, instead of just, like, throwing everything at you.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about the tech, the sources.
Yeah.
But let's bring it back to you, the listener, for a sec.
Okay.
How does all this actually impact, your daily life?
Think about all those times you've been searching for something online
Yeah.
and you just can't find the right info.
Happens all the time.
You're going through pages of results, opening tons of tabs.
So frustrated.
ChatGPT Search, it aims to solve that.
Huh?
Designed to streamline the whole experience
You can get what you need.
quickly and efficiently.
For all the hassle.
Exactly. No more feeling lost in a sea of information.
Or going down those, like, internet rabbit holes.
Exactly.
That sounds amazing.
Right. It's all about making search more intuitive.
Yeah, more user-friendly.
And on top of that, ChatGPT Search has these cool features.
Oh, tell me about the features.
Okay, so like, imagine you need to check the weather.
Okay.
You just ask ChatGPT.
Really?
Or you want to know the latest stock prices,
Or like sports scores.
sports scores. Yep, all of that.
Wow, that's...
All right there in your chat window.
Hold on, wait. So I can get all that without even leaving my chat?
Exactly. It's like having this super-powered assistant,
Right there at your fingertips.
and that's just the beginning, you know?
Oh, so there's more to come.
Oh yeah, we're still in the early stages of all this,
Right.
but the potential is huge.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, imagine a search engine that not only gives you answers,
Ugh.
but it actually helps you analyze the info, make decisions.
Wow, that's a whole other level.
It even helps you learn new things.
It's like having a tutor and a researcher all in one.
Exactly.
This is like seriously mind-blowing stuff.
Yeah, it is.
But I have to ask, with all this talk of AI taking over,
Yeah.
are we like becoming obsolete?
You mean like, are humans going to be out of a job?
Yeah, like will we still need researchers and journalists?
That's a good question, but honestly, I see it differently.
Okay.
I think these AI tools, they're more like complements.
Compliments.
Yeah, they complement human expertise. They don't replace it.
Oh,
They
interesting.
can handle the tedious stuff, the time-consuming tasks.
Right, like the grunt work.
Exactly. And that frees us up to focus on the more creative stuff.
The stuff AI can't do.
Exactly. Things like critical thinking, coming up with new ideas.
The uniquely human stuff.
Right, those insights that AI just can't replicate.
So it's not about AI versus humans.
No.
It's more like AI and humans.
Working together.
Yeah, like a team.
Exactly, like a dynamic duo.
I like that.
Imagine a world where AI does all the heavy lifting with information,
Okay.
and humans bring the creativity and the ethical judgment.
That's a powerful combination.
It is, right?
Oh,
And it shows that this isn't just about technology.
it's about something bigger
It's a cultural shift. It's about how we relate to information.
and how we use it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And as AI keeps evolving,
Yeah.
we can expect even more changes in how we access information.
It's like we're on the verge of a whole new era.
We are.
So for our listeners out there, what's the takeaway?
The takeaway is that we're entering this new era of information access,
Right.
where AI is going to be a huge part of our lives.
It's exciting, but it's also important to stay informed,
Yeah, knowledge is power.
especially in a world that's changing so fast.
And those who adapt and embrace these new technologies.
We're the ones who are going to thrive.
Absolutely.
So next time you're using your favorite search engine,
Yeah.
take a moment to think about the AI working behind the scenes.
It's pretty incredible.
And ask yourself, how can you use these tools to learn more, do more, be more?
That's a great question. It really makes you think.
Right. It all comes down to how we use these tools.
Exactly.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today,
We have.
and I'm feeling pretty energized by this conversation.
Me too. It's inspiring to think about the possibilities.
It's like AI is not just changing how we search for information.
It's changing what's even possible.
Exactly. So let's take a minute to recap what we've learned about ChatGPT Search.
Okay, let's do it.
Ready to sum it all up?
Absolutely. Let's give our listeners the key takeaways.
All right, first up, you've got this awesome real-time web search baked right into ChatGPT.
Yeah, no more switching back and forth between apps or windows. It's all right there.
It just flows.
Seamlessly.
And driving all this is that super smart GPT 4.0 model,
Pumped up even more with synthetic data.
which means
Blazing fast, super accurate results.
it really understands what you're looking for, even if your question is kind of complex.
Even if you use slang, it's got you covered.
And then there are the partnerships with all those big media companies.
Oh yeah, can't forget about those.
It's not just grabbing info from anywhere. It's pulling from sources you already trust.
Like your own personal curated library of knowledge.
Exactly. It's about quality over quantity.
And don't forget those quick searches for everyday things.
Oh, yeah. Weather, stocks, sports scores.
Are right there in your chat.
But the bigger picture, that's what's really exciting.
It is, isn't it?
ChatGPT Search has the potential to completely change the game.
Disrupt the whole market.
It's a totally new way of thinking about search, about how we access information.
We even talked about whether AI will take over all the jobs.
Yeah, is it humans versus machines
Not really. It's more like humans plus machines.
working together?
Exactly. AI handles the repetitive stuff, the data crunching.
And that frees us up to be more creative, to think critically.
To use those uniquely human skills that AI can't replicate.
It's a beautiful partnership,
And who knows what the future holds.
right? With AI evolving so quickly, the possibilities are endless.
So as we wrap up, we have one final question for you.
What does the future of search look like to you?
Will we be having full-blown conversations with our search engines?
Getting personalized answers tailored to our needs.
Will search evolve beyond just finding information?
Could it become this incredible tool for learning, for exploration, for problem solving?
It's an exciting time to be alive, that's for sure.
This deep dive has been a glimpse into that future,
A future filled with possibility.
and we hope it's inspired you to think about what's next.
Thanks for joining us as we explore the cutting edge of AI-driven search.
Keep those minds curious, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.